What's up, guys? It's Joe Alsabrook with You're Not There Yet, and I'm coming with you with another part of the series, the Weekend Chats with You're Not There Yet. I had a lot of people ask me from the last video, and actually, really, whenever I'm out, when I'm wearing my shirt, my Fewsic shirt, what this stands for and what it means. So before I get into the video, I just wanted to kind of touch on this. Fewsic is a brand that I'm a part of, and I'm very proud to be part of the Fewsic moment. And at this point, a lot of people are probably saying, well, what the hell does Fewsic stand for? And it's for everyone who said I couldn't, right? I'm a terrible bouncy ball, so I'll do that again. For everyone who said I couldn't. It's about anyone who's been told they weren't good enough, they couldn't do something, or they weren't going to accomplish something, they didn't have that they didn't have what it takes, the ballerina that was too short, or her calves weren't right, or the executive or the up-and-comer who just didn't have the business acumen he needed, and he or she, and just all of these things in life, and it puts that chip on your shoulder, right? Because it's not that moment that you got told you couldn't do it and you shriveled up and you just kind of walked away kicking rocks. It's that person and that mindset of you were told you couldn't do it, and that fired you up, right? That made you say, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I can't? All right, cool, watch me, right? That's what Fewsic's about. Now, more importantly, there's a podcast, and that's what this video is gonna be about a little bit. It's for all my podcasters out there. There's several podcasts that I follow, and I'll shout out a few of them here, but Fewsic is a podcast. You can find it on iTunes and on SoundCloud, soon to be on Stitcher and a few other platforms. Obviously, you can get your Fewsic gear. You can represent your own Fewsic moment, Fewsic.us, Fewsic.us. Again, there's the name. Just put a period here and then a US. Fewsic.us. But, podcasts, you can find us on iTunes for sure. Definitely check out Fewsic, right? The stories of these people, they're real people just like you and I, and they tell their stories, and they're captivating, man. Some stories really grab your heart. A couple, man, I'm not going to lie, got a little humid around my eyes there, but I'm not afraid to admit it. I cried at Rudy. I'm one of those guys. But Fewsic is an incredible movement, but it's an incredible group of people that get interviewed week in and week out on these episodes, and their stories and the things they've overcome. Really kind of brings it all together. But that's what Fewsic stands for. That's why I wear the shirt, to get me in my right head, get me in my right mindset to really kind of push through and make it happen, because I can't be on my B game and tell people what Fewsic's about, right? When they ask me what it's about, I got to be representing fully, so it really kind of gets me in gear, especially on the weekends. Another podcast I listen to, this is NSFW. It is not safe for work, but it is a gut check, shot in the mouth, not everyone's cup of tea. The MFCEO, Andy Frisella and the MFCEO project. You can guess what MF stands for, CEO. It's about being the CEO of you and your own life. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a wantrepreneur, an I don't know entrepreneur, or you just want to be the best out of what you are in your life to get to that point, that's what it is. He does check you, right? It is a gut check. You'll have some reflections. He drops F-bombs. The content is solid. I back it. You're not there yet, right? We got a few episodes out there. We're going to get a little bit more consistent as I have some of these series that we're putting together. That's what these videos are about. But You're Not There Yet. It's another one. Definitely check it out. But more importantly, of what I listen to, I want to know what you listen to. All right, what podcasts do you check out? What podcasts do you listen to? You're going to see some imperfections here. Sometimes I got to hit buttons because my battery's low or something on the phone. But that's what this is about, imperfect action. I want to know what you listen to and what podcasts kind of grab you. And sure, if they grab me, I'd be more than happy to listen to them too. There's another one that's called Success is Optional, right? That's the title of the podcast. Definitely check that out. Some great content. But making the podcast, right? I'm going to tell you a story with Fewsic. The guys that run Fewsic, Craig Miller T.J, McInnis, the partners in there, they're millennials, but they're terrible at being millennials, right? They're the worst millennials ever. They had these SD cards, and in the first several episodes, where they were recording on these Tascam mics, and they take these SD cards out, and they were literally FedExing the SD cards to the producer, who was kind of putting the podcast together with the music and lining the audios up. And one day I kind of mentioned to him, I said, guys, you've got these little SD cards. It's digital, You know, you can just upload those to like Google Drive, and then that way he'd have those automatically. It's just a thought. So light bulbs kind of went off. They're like, oh yeah. So there's been several other funny stories like that. Even with my You're Not There Yet, you know, I've got a great episode with my partner Devon. Devon Glasgow, you're going to see and hear a lot from him, and as him and I work together more. But you know, we had a great episode, really good content, solid episode. And we recorded it in this little office conference room, and it's smaller, and it echoes like you won't believe, right? Like the echo in the audio. I've tried everything in the world to remove that echo. If you're a producer and you can work magic, please let me know. I'd like to send that audio file to you. We uploaded it anyway because the content was that good and I believed in it, but that's my point, okay? I know nothing about making videos, right? I knew nothing about making podcasts. Craig and TJ knew nothing about making those either with Fewsic, right, when they got that started. But what they did know is action trumps everything. If you have something you believe in your life that you want to do, I'm going to give you the secret to making it happen. Stop waiting for the right moment. Take action. Imperfect action always leads to results, right? It's called ignorance on fire versus knowledge on ice. Think about that. Ignorance on fire is taking action. It's going to get results. Knowledge on ice sits back. Nothing ever happens. It's frozen in its own action. That's from Heath Oaks. Heath Oaks has a podcast out there called Second Shot. Definitely give that one a shot and give that one a try. No pun intended. But great motivation. He's also got a book called Ignorance on Fire. It's a story of a millennial failing his way to success. Great story. Simple read. You'll be able to finish that in just a couple of days. I was a little slower because I've got ADD, but it's a really good read and I recommend it. Again, folks, listen. Take action. If you see someone doing something and you say, man, I wish I could do that. Man, I wish I could do what they're doing right now. You can. The only difference is they stopped wishing and they started doing. So make it happen. Take action. Find that thing that you want to do, that little project that's been in your mind, maybe written down in a notebook somewhere. Go take it out, blow the dust off of it. Take action, make it happen. This is a little bit longer video, but I wanted to shout out a couple of the partners and the brands. Also, if you're in the Tampa, St. Pete area, Ikigai, Sushi Wraps and Bowls. I might have got that backwards, Sushi Bowls and Wraps. When you see this food truck, amazing. Check it out, my buddy Jason runs that. So that's enough from You're Not There Yet, Joe Alsobrook, Fewsic. For everyone who said I couldn't, thank you guys for listening. Look for the next episode.
Can't leave rap alone, the game needs me.